More news now, turning pain into purpose as January marks Human Trafficking Prevention Month. Just yesterday, the Wisconsin Department of Justice said it's launching a new anti-human trafficking task force to catch and prosecute traffickers and provide more resources for survivors.
And new tonight at 6, Ben Jordan shares a Milwaukee teen's remarkable story of survival after trying to escape an abusive relationship that turned into a near-death experience.
Hi, Lauren. How you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Recently paralyzed with a traumatic brain injury.
1, 2, 3.
This high school junior, who goes by T, has spent more time at the hospital over the last 2 years than in the classroom.
Now we're just gonna sit back.
But this procedure isn't for one of her injuries.
I'm taking a look at it. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
For whatever reason, it does tickle.
Rather, to remove a tattoo that's a constant reminder of her tragic past. A past so dangerous, she asks us not to show her face on camera or share her full name.
I will finally feel free. I'll finally feel like I could just be myself again.
T says the man who forced her to sell her body on the streets and back alleys of Milwaukee also made her get his name branded on her neck.
And still to this day, it makes me feel like I'm worthless and I'm not worth nothing and I'm just trash.
Juan Bucio owns Laserfied Tattoo Removal.
Making sure that there's no scar tissue.
He's offered the same laser treatment for free to dozens of human trafficking survivors like T.
I feel great that I'm helping them erase and get rid of markings that were left on them by their traffickers.
But none of them have a story quite like T, who ran away when she was 15 after a classmate introduced her to her older brother.
He made me believe that like, he was gonna be my boyfriend and he made me believe that he loved me.
T says her romantic relationship soon turned into abuse and exploitation.
And this shit like sort of without giving me an option, you just tell me that I'm gonna start working for him and I didn't have an option.
A year later, she built up the courage one day in November of 2020 to say she was done. That same night, T says she was sitting in a car when she was shot in the back of the head in a drive-by shooting.
Did doctors think you would survive?
No one thought that I would survive.
The shooting left T with lifelong cognitive and speech issues. Police responded, but to this day, no one has been arrested.
Unfortunately, my daughter came home with a gunshot wound to her head, but she came home.
Her mother, Melissa, says she did everything she could to bring her daughter home before things escalated, but she says her daughter kept leaving.
I tried to get her mental health, but of course a 15-year-old has to give their permission.
As January marks National Human Trafficking Prevention Month, Melissa and T are sharing their story to shed light on the intersection of sex trafficking and domestic abuse. They say one of the biggest misconceptions is that victims are kidnapped or recruited by a stranger. A study by the U.S. National Human Trafficking Hotline shows 81% of victims are swept in by a family member or an intimate partner, oftentimes making it even harder for them to get out.
When someone that you love and trust or care about or think is your friend is now putting you in these positions, I think it clouds their judgment as in what is right and what is wrong.
This needs to be stopped because I know for a fact that I'm not the only one.
While her life is altered forever at just 18 years old, T is now using her experience to warn others before they're forced down a similar path.
And they need to reach out to someone that they trust and ask for help.
A message of self-worth as the horrors of the past 2 years slowly fade and the healing begins.
Have a good one. Stay positive.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
What tremendous courage to
Yes,
share her
definitely.
story. There are several nonprofit organizations in Milwaukee dedicated to helping human trafficking survivors rebuild their lives, from safe housing and job training to food and clothing. For a full list and to find more about this story, head to tmj4.com.